Hello, adventurers of imagination. I'm Dr. Fatma Zahra Misoum, and today we are embarking on an extraordinary journey into the wondrous world of subgenres of science fiction. Before indulging into our course, let's have a look on its objectives. In this course, our objectives are to delve into the diverse landscape of science fiction subgenres. We will learn to identify the key elements that define each subgenre, analyze the unique literary techniques employed, and interpret their reflection of social and cultural context. By comparing and contrasting various subgenres, both historical and contemporary, we aim to develop a deep understanding of their evolution and impact, engaging with the ethical and moral questions posed by these subgenres will enhance our critical thinking skills, fostering thoughtful discussions and the application of analytic insight. Ultimately, our journey will cultivate an appreciation for the rich variety of creative expression within science fiction's distinct subgenres. There are numerous subgenres of science fiction. Some of the popular ones are hard science fiction, which emphasizes accurate scientific and technical details and explore the possibilities of future technology. What do you mean by hard science fiction? So let's imagine you are in a library of stories and each shelf holds a different kind of adventure. The first shelf called hard science fiction, which takes you on a journeys where the future is imagined based on the real science facts. It's like dreaming up a cool gadget and spaceship that could actually happen. You'll find books and movies that explore things like space travel and future technology, for example, like the movie 2001 or A Space Odyssey is a classic example. Now on the second shelf, which is named soft science fiction, the focus is on people and how they act in strange situations. Think of it's like an experiment with a twist. Books and movies here might imagine a world where humans interact with the robots or where society changes in a unique ways. For example, we have Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? This is one such story. Ready for a cosmic adventure? Okay. Head to the third shelf. Space opera. This is like jumping into a galaxy full of heroes, epic battles, and faraway planets. The stories here are like Star Wars and Guardians of the Galaxy, where you'll explore brave characters and thrilling battles in space. Finally, check out the last shelf called Cyberpunk. This is where you step into futuristic cities where neon lights shine and technology is everywhere. Imagine a place where hackers can control things with computers and virtual reality mixes with the real life. Movies like Blade Runner and The Matrix are a fantastic example of this mid-blending subgenre. So let's continue with the second part of subgenres. We have post-apocalyptic. We see what happens after huge problems and how people find new ways to live. For example, it is set in a world after a major disaster. For example, uh, for example, a war which can happen to the earth, often exploring themes of survival and rebuilding. The next subgenre is alternate history, which explores what could have happened if a certain historical event had gone differently. It is asked what if about important events mainly, and we explore the results after that. The next subgenre is time travel, where characters travel through time, often to change history or prevent a disaster. For example, the movie the Tomorrow War, where they want to travel back in history in order to stop the aliens from vanishing the Earth. The next subgenre is steampunk. It is set in a world where steam power and advanced Victorian era technology are prevalent. So it is set in the Victorian era, mainly in the 19th century, where we have the engines which they work with steam power. So we see the mix between technology and the history. That's why it's called steam. It's from the steam power. Okay, the other subgenre is called biopunk. It focuses on biological engineering, genetic modification, and biotechnology. So it's mainly talking about biological issues. It's all about creating for example, new things using biology and genes. Finally, we have military science fiction, which focuses on military conflict and combat with advanced technology and futuristic weapons. It shows us soldiers with amazing, for example, technology fighting battles in the future. So this is mainly those are mainly the most popular science fiction subgenres. We have others, so however we have though the mentioned above are the popular ones. So let's dive into the subgenres, a word using an example. For example, we have here Divergent. It's a famous novel, and it's adapted into a movie with 3 parts. We have Divergent, Insurgent, the second part, and the third part is Allegiant. So it is a thrilling book and a movie series. It falls under the dystopian subgenre. So in Divergent, we are taken to a future where society is divided into factions based on human qualities. The story follows stressed young women who doesn't quite fit into any single factions. It is a tale of struggling against controlled society, and the subgenre often explore world with dark, challenging settings where characters fight against oppressive systems. So Divergent is a great example of how the dystopian subgenre takes us on exciting journey into imagined future. Let's explore another subgenre with example Enter the Road. The Road is by Cormac McCarthy. It's a powerful novel turned into a movie. This novel is mainly with like 3 or 4 characters, and the protagonist is the father and his son. This work falls into the post-apocalyptic subgenre. In The Road, we step into a world after a massive disaster where society has collapsed. The story follows a father and his son as they navigate a desolate landscape, facing challenges and dangers in their quest for survival. This subgenre often paints pictures of a world after catastrophic event where people must adapt to new circumstances and rebuild. The Road captures the essence of the post-apocalyptic subgenre, showing us the resilience and determination of characters in the face of a changed world. And that's a wrap, friends. We have journeyed through the amazing world of American science fiction subgenres, from space adventure to imagining history differently and even futuristic technology and post-disaster tales. We have covered it all. Remember, each subgenre has its own cool stories waiting for you. So as you enjoy books and movies, keep exploring and enjoying the magic of this creative world. Until next time, keep dreaming and having fun.